Are we witnessing a sunset in Tamil Nadu of established politicians and the dawn of a new era? Well, that's what Thalapathy Vijay and his fans would like us to believe, as the actor turned politician held his second state conference today that drew massive crowds at the venue. Now, Vijay made a political foray with the launch of his party in February last year. The actor-politician was named TVK's CM candidate in July this year. Next month, he will be embarking on a statewide tour to connect with people on a bigger scale. But can Vijay master the political arena? Here's what he promises. This is what we're looking at. The promise one is to abolish the post of the state governor. The second promise is to replace reservation with proportional representation. He also says that he will implement a two-language policy with Tamil getting primacy in the state of Tamil Nadu. He also talks about establishing a branch of the state secretariat in Madurai. He's further gone on to say that he will frame special rules for the conduct of MLAs and ministers. He's also promised a complete opposition to Varnashrama Dharma principles, and that, of course, is a stand that he has taken ideologically. Now, Vijay has made it clear that his political opponent in the 2026 elections is the DMK, while the party will fight its ideological battle against the BJP and the RSS. So Vijay believes that this is a straight fight between the TVK and the DMK, a new entrant in the poll fray that's taking on DMK that was founded all the way back in 1949.
நம்மளோட இந்த கூட்டணி சுயமிழந்த கூட்டணியால இருக்காது, சுய மரியாதை கூட்டணியா தான் இருக்கும். இந்த ஒரு பக்கம் ஆர்எஸ்எஸ் கிட்ட அடிபணிஞ்சிக்கிட்டு இன்னொரு பக்கம் மதச்சார்பற்ற கூட்டணின்னு இந்த மக்களை ஏமாத்துற கூட்டணியால நம்ம கூட்டணி இருக்காது. நான் இப்பவும் சொல்றேன், நம்மளை நம்பி வர்றவங்களுக்கு ஆட்சியிலும் அதிகாரத்திலும் உறுதியாக பங்களிப்பு செய்யப்படும். உடனே இந்த கேள்விகள்லாம் வரும். அப்ப யாரு கூட்டணி, யாரு வரா, யாரு போறா, இந்த கேள்விகள்லாம் வரும். இந்த கேள்விகளுக்கெல்லாம் ஒரே ஒரு பதில் தான், சஸ்பென்ஸ்ல சஞ்சாரம் செய்யுங்க. ஆனா ஒண்ணு, 2026ல ரெண்டு பேருக்கு நடுவுல தான் போட்டியே. ஒன்னு டிவிகே, இன்னொன்னு டிஎம்கே.
So what's behind Vijay's confidence, and who's the voter base, which is the base, in fact, that he's appealing to? Let's take a look at the major vote banks that he's looking at. It's first-time voters, primarily, that he's looking at, given his youth appeal. He's also looking at women aged 18 to 45 years, male fans in the 18 to 45 age group, SC voters, particularly the youth amongst them, as well as Christian voters. This is the data that has been shared by pollster JVC Sriram. But how can these voters propel Vijay and his TVK to a victory? The population in Tamil Nadu is relatively young, and this young population could be the driving force behind his confidence. In the age group 18 to 30 voters are 17.94%. 30 to 49 age group are 42%, a very significant chunk of voters indeed. However, the ruling DMK as well as ADMK believe that Vijay is just a political greenhorn and advise him not to be overconfident before facing the poll test.
The ideology can't be hatred towards the other party. It'll take me months for me to elaborate what DMK has done to uplift people of Tamil Nadu. Has the new party that we are talking about, have they done anything for the people?
Party which has not even faced one election. And they have this overconfidence. This is actually immature way of approach. That's what the TVK is doing now.
He's a new baby, he's a newcomer, it's a political startup. We don't have time for political novices who draw inspiration from movies, where one can become a crorepati in 5 minutes and one can become chief minister or prime minister in 5 minutes. And this is not a movie.
But Vijay isn't the first actor to step into the poll fray in Tamil Nadu, and certainly won't be the last. There have been many hits and misses in the past in Tamil Nadu, but can Vijay recreate that magic? Here are some of the yesteryear heroes and heroines who decided to take the poll plunge in Tamil Nadu with varied success. M.G. Ramachandran, celebrated actor from the 50s to the 70s. He founded ADMK in the year 1972. He was elected CM 3 times till his death. Then there's also the case of Jayalalitha, who joined the ADMK, became an MP in 1984. Also became the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister in 1991. Served as Chief Minister 6 times before her death as well. There was Kamal Hassan more recently, who founded the Makkal Nidhi Mayam in 2018. He contested the 2021 assembly polls and lost. His party, however, secured 2.62% votes in 2021. There's also the case of Captain Vijay, who founded the political party, the DMK, in the year 2005. He got elected as MLA twice, in 2006 and 2011. He went on to become the leader of opposition as well. And of course, we all know the case of Karunanidhi, another scriptwriter, who's of course multiple-term Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu as well. There's breaking news coming in at this point of time. The ADMK is now hit back after Vijay's speech. The ADMK has said that no one can replace MGR and exudes confidence that ADMK votes will not scatter. Let's quickly take this across to my colleague Dharni, who's joining us now live. Dharni, very significant. ADMK has responded to Vijay's war cry. They're saying there's no way that their votes are going to scatter or split.
During his speech today, Vijay invoked MGR's legacy, but he also went on to attack the present General Secretary of ADMK, Edappadi Palaniswamy. He told that the cadre of ADMK are unhappy with the present ADMK leadership and that they are looking to vote to a different party this time. So now we are looking at ADMK hitting back at Vijay. They say that nobody can replace MGR and that the ADMK's votes will not scatter away anywhere. This is the response that we're looking at from ADMK at the moment. So in his earlier speeches, Mr. Vijay used to only attack the DMK and the BJP, but this time as a surprise we could see him going full on against the present ADMK and its leadership too. So this is something that Mr. Edappadi Palaniswamy and his camp will not like, and we'll be seeing a lot more reactions in the coming days on this matter.
For joining us, Dharni, with that quick update. Let's quickly take this across to our guest now joining us.
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Joining us now is Dr. S.G. Surya, President of the Youth Wing of TN BJP. We have Kovai Satyan, ADMK spokesperson. Shekhar Iyer, senior journalist, is joining us. We have Salem Dhanidharan, DMK's national spokesperson, with us. But my first question is to Jagadishwaran, political analyst, who's joining us. Jagadishwaran, the big question is, how does Vijay plan to abolish the post of governor? He's yet to make his mark in the politics of the state of Tamil Nadu. Leave alone the national capital, where he would require some kind of massive mandate. A constitutional amendment would perhaps be required. He's nowhere close to getting that kind of numbers. Where does he get the confidence to make these kind of grand promises to the people of Tamil Nadu? Jagadishwaran.
Yeah, see, the thing is, he is saying that he is going to stick for the state rights, like DMK and ADMK. He is for the state rights and he puts state rights before anything else. That's what he means to say when he says he's going to abolish the post of governor. When he says he stands for need, he stands for he stands against SIR. He means that. He says I'm for state rights. This party, Tamil Nadu, is going to work for the welfare of the people of Tamil Nadu, and he's going to stand for the state rights, like other previous parties. So, this is his plans. Once he's elected,
every regional player will obviously go with the state plan. There's no two ways about it, and that's perfectly understandable. But why are you promising something that you can't possibly achieve?
No, see, even DMK, it does the same. They also have the same plank, like we don't need governor post. Because as of now, we are seeing
are
the
they
problems
going to people with that issue, that they will abolish the governor's post? Are they saying that?
No, he's going to say that. He already said that. Vijay already said in his resolutions.
Salem Dhanidharan, are you going to the people with that plank that you're going to abolish the governor's post? Is that a plank that you're going with? Jagadishwaran certainly seems to think so.
See, our stance on the matter always been consistent. Ever since 1949 until today, we have always said why the governors are not necessary. In fact, Arinyar Anna, has made a famous line. Aattukku daadi edarukku, naattukku aalunar edarukku, which means, you don't need governors. But so we have always said the governor is not needed. But to make a promise which TVK has made, they will have to explain how they are going to fulfill that promise. But firstly and foremost, I would like to tell, if you attract crowd, that doesn't matter. That crowd comes for his Vijay's stardom. Right? That's the point number one. Will all this crowd convert to votes? No, we have seen it in case of Chiranjeevi. We have seen it number of times in Vaiko when he started his party in 90s. He attracted the largest crowds in Tamil Nadu in 96, 95. But did it convert to vote? Unfortunately, it did not.
Well, the point is...
So I think they're all daydreaming.
No, but the point is that Vijaykanth has been successful. You may have the example of Kamal Hassan, who's not that successful, but there is the example of Vijaykanth, who was LOP also. He was elected to the assembly twice as well. So can you just brush Vijay aside? He's one of the most popular cine faces right now in Tamil Nadu. Question for you.
So I'm saying this crowd would not convert to votes, is my opinion. No, I'm saying elections are fought on grassroots cadre. Right? Do they have grassroots cadre? The only actor who was successful as a politician was MGR. Why did that happen? Because he was a part of DMK in the 50s, 60s and early 70s. So when he split the party vertically. So people from the top level to the grassroots cadre, including the booth level workers, split equally from the DMK and then went to the ADMK, which is why he was successful. So only the face of the leader, charisma alone, wouldn't be sufficient. So he's saying 234 people would be contesting in his name. But my question is, the poor, the lower middle class who are dependent on the government for services, if they're not able to get their services, who will they go and meet?
Okay.
So the face of the MLAs are very important. Do they have known faces in 234 constituencies? Because let's say if ration products are not coming or the promised services not being delivered to people, they'll have to go to their local MLA. So they will. The face of the local MLA is also is equally important.
Jagdish will respond to that. You don't have the cadre, you don't have the kind of machinery to back up this kind of a claim that has been made by, in fact, Vijay, that he will actually be ruling or is the principal opposition as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned.
See, number one, TVK has grassroots workers, as declared by its party general secretary. They said across our 69,000 booths, we have got people across all the booths. That's what they declared in their last thing. TVK is against, they have declared the ideological enemy as well as the political enemy. They have declared political enemy as DMK. And they think they can fetch the votes of DMK. As well as today, in his speech, Vijay was particularly saying that there is no clear evident leadership in ADMK. And he's even targeting those ADMK votes. As I said, the large chunk of the young voters, the 18 to 45 age group of women, there are already a large chunk of voters who are ready to vote for Vijay. Provided he says what he stands for, because he's saying next month he's going to tour across the state. And this might
so who are his enemies? The BJP and DMK enemies. What about the Congress? What about the other regional players? Who are the enemies?
No, see, right from the day TVK party was started, they have declared only two enemies. They don't want others to be the enemies because he's also thinking about alliance.
So he's thinking about alliance. I wish we had a Congress member on the panel right now, but we unfortunately don't. But Kovai Satyan, they are keeping their options open, of course, is one aspect of it. But Vijay has also said that 2026 will see a repeat of 1967 and 77. How does ADMK, which claims MGR's legacy, react to the fact that there was an MGR photograph also today? It's not just Periyar or even others, including the DMK founder, who are present on the dais, but now he is also seeking to take on the legacy of ADMK as far as MGR is concerned.
Good evening, Madhav. Any aspirant in Tamil Nadu politics cannot negate our leader, founder leader MGR. But that's the face which people reckon with in public life. That's history, and nobody can match him. Yes, Vijay has no option because he doesn't have any other face to position himself in the public life once he is aspiring to be in public life. Having said that, Madhav, exams are written in the examination halls, not in your house. You can prepare in your house, but you have to write your exams. In politics, you have to fight it out on the field. There are 77,500 booths. A party like ADMK, which is into this 53rd year, has nominated 9 office bearers per booth, which is almost close to 6.5 lakhs on the booth level itself. Going by the turnout today, probably about lakh or lakh and 25 is 1/6 of our booths cadastral. And he's trying to talk about and says that I don't know where is ADMK today. Shows is how political novice he is and people are around with him. In this movie called TVK, which is titled movie TVK in politics, the director and scriptwriter seems to be the political novices who doesn't understand the reality. Or probably they don't have experience in how a public life and how to create an image in public life. That is very evident. We gave the credit to Vijay when he started that his ideology is a cocktail ideology. And still people are struggling to find out what is the core ideology of the party. And as a leader, this is his second rally. I don't see anybody, a leader is expected to talk about his vision and his ideology and how he's going to translate that ideology into actions.
Right.
This looks like more like a theatrics that you make some statements and you ensure that you get claps.
Okay, all parties on the panel in fact saying that it's not going to hurt us. The DMK and ADMK essentially saying that. But I want to bring in Shekhar Iyer on this. Shekhar Iyer, what role will Vijay play? Is he going to be a spoiler? Is he going to be a kingmaker? Or is he going to be a genuine challenger as he claims in today's rally?
Well, at the moment, he is targeting two sections of Tamil Nadu voters. One is those who are unhappy with the current state of affairs in the ADMK, particularly the ADMK cadre. That is one. Secondly, he is also focusing on Muslims, because Muslims have been traditionally backing the DMK-led front. That is why today he brought in how the BJP government is allegedly discriminating against Muslims, how they are following a policy of communal polarization. So that is aimed at Muslims, which are again the vote bank of DMK. And overall, if you see, he has brought in, he wants to serve the traditional Tamil sambar with the North Indian khichdi, in the sense, he has invoked everybody, right from Gandhiji, Kamarajar, he has brought in now MGR, Captain Vijay also. Already there is a party, his party is there, DMK, which is riding on Vijay Kant's legacy. So he wants to take complete sweep of all the legacies, at the same time project himself as the only anti-DMK pole, which means he's going to cut the opposition votes, which in a way would help DMK. So there is still a suspicion whether he is a Trojan horse. Because if he is going to attract all the votes that are against DMK, so whom is he helping? Number one. Number two, in terms of his own ideology or what he intended to do people for Tamil Nadu, there was no indication like last time. And at the same time, he gave he says he would lead the front against DMK. At the same time, he was inviting other parties to join his alliance. Obviously, he is targeting parties like the Congress, because there is a section of the Congress in Tamil Nadu which is hoping that in case Vijay gets traction and there is more such crowded meetings all over Tamil Nadu, then they should have their options open. There is a section there, because in turn if they can get more number of seats, that option is there. But overall, if you see, the only change between the first rally held at Vikramandi and today is that he has attacked the ADMK leadership for the first time, and that is post alliance with the BJP.
Right. That's very significant. Dr. S.J. Surya, he has attacked the ADMK leadership, but there are many who believe that he could be a Trojan horse, as Shekhar Iyer was saying. In fact, the DMK has often called him the C team of the BJP. How do you react to that?
Somebody who has the same ideology in every single issue as that of DMK can only be the B team of DMK. That's how we should decipher things. Secondly, when he says he will abolish governor posts, and at the same time, he also worships Ambedkar. It is Ambedkar's constitution that has created the position called governor. Somebody should brief him on that. Thirdly, we don't find, like Kovai Satyan said, we don't find any ideology, any vision, or any dream that he has to execute for Tamil Nadu. What we see is only appropriation of legacies of MGR and Vijay Kant. He tried to appropriate MGR's legacy long back. Now he has included Vijay Kant in the same list also, because maybe he feels his face alone is not enough to win votes in Tamil Nadu. Probably he has got the pulse of the people that he is getting poor traction, so that he is trying to appropriate MGR and Vijay Kant very recently. Thirdly, he talks about several things that is representing the same views as DMK. For example, he says Narendra Modi should abolish NEET. Somebody should educate him. NEET was brought by an order of the Supreme Court. So only the Supreme Court can abolish NEET. If at all Vijay is serious about the welfare of the people, and if he's serious about abolishing NEET, the place he should go is the Supreme Court, where he should file a writ petition. He cannot be howling in the public meeting at the Prime Minister pointlessly. So we overall feel it is just a Xerox copy of DMK, and their target seems to be DMK because when they talk the same language, it is the people who belong to the same ideology. They'll have to fight for the vote bank that is present. Our alliance, ADMK, BJP, we don't feel threatened by Vijay, and that is why we feel he is attacking us repeatedly because he sees only us as the threat.
Selam Dhanidharan, respond to that. He is saying things which are similar to your ideology and therefore it's going to hurt you a lot more. Respond to the BJP.
See, firstly and foremost, DMK's vote share is between 47% to 53%. That could be seen from the 2019 election until the 2024 parliamentary election. So our vote share is intact. So when a party is having nearly 50% vote share, whatever be the combination, we are going to be we are strong and we will win the election. That is obvious. But it is very logical, right? I'll tell you this: if if two parties have same ideology, what will happen? The design would be to split the votes, but that wouldn't happen in Tamil Nadu. But let's say in Uttar Pradesh or Madhya Pradesh, if there's one more party will be started with the same ideology as the BJP, what will happen? Only the BJP's vote will get cut. So who will do that design? The opposition. Similarly, that is why we are saying that it has to be the BJP's design to create something like this, so that in a hope that the DMK's vote will get divided because when someone has the same ideology.
Design. This is all being done by your design. This is your hope that the DMK's vote gets cut. Respond.
It has only 3%.
No. See, the problem is Vijay wants to come into politics. He wants to do politics.
Let him. I want him to respond to the point he just made.
Unfortunately, he cannot take any vote from us. He can take only from DMK because the DMK's voter demography, which majorly belongs the minorities and the minorities and others, they are seemingly favoring Vijay. That is why DMK is threatened. This everybody knows. DMK is afraid. That is why they have created so much trouble for today's program also. They had cut the water. They have stopped giving permission. They have blocked even the chairs to be put in the meeting. So why is DMK threatened about Vijay's meeting if they are not unhappy with them? They are clearly threatened because Vijay is targeting their core vote bank.
You're threatened. You're threatened by Vijay's presence. Respond. Selam Dhanidharan.
I clearly said we are not threatened. I'll ask you a question. You want to buy a Levi's jeans. There is the original version and there's a copy version. Same price. You would buy the original version. Similarly, two parties, same ideology. People vote for the original party. DMK's ideology is from the 1920s. From Justice Party. No, when the price is being the same. I said the price is the same. When the price is the same, when the original copy and the... When I said the price is the same for any product, right? People go for the original version, not for the copy version. So DMK, from its days of Justice Party to Dravida Kalam, the ideology has been consistent and we have delivered on that ideology. Why will someone go for a new party which is yet to be proven? For a rational voter, I'm asking this question, they wouldn't. So there is no way that we are threatened. And I told you our vote share is consistent. So whatever be the combination, we will win. But only this election 26 is a fight for the opposition space. Who will be the opposition leader? Will it be Edappadi? Will it be someone from the BJP? Would it be Vijay? Would it be Seeman?
Well,
that is what the 26 election is.
Change is one of the rules of nature.
No,
it's the only constant is what many say.
It will be Mr. Stalin. It will be Mr. Stalin, Dhanidharan, do not worry.
Exactly, the opposition leaders, change will happen.
Will be Mr. Stalin.
Okay. Let's get into it one by one. Jagdishwar, come in here.
Yeah.
Who are you going to hurt more? Are you going to hurt the BJP alliance more, the BJP ADMK alliance, or are you going to hurt the DMK alliance more? Let's hear it from you.
Till yesterday, both ADMK leader Edappadi Palaniswamy as well as BJP leader Naina Nagendran, they never criticized TVK. They were in fact saying TVK should join NDA alliance so that they can beat DMK. That was they said till yesterday. And not just Naina Nagendran, even Tamil Soundarajan, Vana Srinivasan, every name any BJP leader, they will say TVK has to align with NDA, only then they can defeat DMK. And today, suddenly they started attacking. So they now realize that Vijay is not going to join NDA at any cost, even though he has repeatedly reiterated the fact that BJP is his ideological enemy. many times questions were asked, and he again and again, or any BJP leader would reply. And even Edapadi Palaniswamy, when questions were asked about Vijay, he was always on mute, or he never criticized him. Today, only after saying we were not going to align with both BJP as well as ADMK, they started criticizing. So till yesterday, they
can respond to that. Till yesterday, they were not being attacked by India leaders. Now suddenly there's a change of heart. What has prompted this change of heart is a question coming in from Jagdishwaran. Respond.
AIDMK didn't say TVK should join us so that we can defeat DMK. We didn't say we can. We are already in the road to 2026 of victory. If you want a status quo, if you want a political ambition and future to nurture in days to come, you can join with us, because the common point that unites all of us is we need to defeat DMK. That's all. It doesn't mean that only if TVK joins, we are going to defeat. Anyways, we are going to defeat our combination. Our alliance will defeat DMK. Having said that, I tell you what, DMK will underplay Vijay. Why? Because there is a prince in waiting who is waiting to be crowned as the king, Mr. Udayanidhi, who is waiting on the line. So, if the moment DMK start talking about Udayanidhi, then he will be pitched against Vijay, and which will thrash the hope of DMK and the entire bandwagon, because Vijay gets a hands-on advantage and mileage from the same movie world. So definitely DMK will downplay Vijay.
The direct threat to DMK is there's another sunrise.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
Another 10 seconds.
Okay. Complete your point.
There is a direct threat of minority vote bank shifting towards Vijay, as well as the youngsters voters of Seeman drifting towards Vijay. So he will be a vote spoiler, vote splitter for DMK's ambitions and dreams, not for AIADMK and BJP alliance. And DMK's alliance is on a shaky note now. One or two alliances comes out of DMK, then it is done and dusted. If
your votes are going to be split, and your fears are the sunrise that is expected in DMK. This could be eclipsed by the rise of Vijay. That's in a nutshell what ADMK is saying. Your response, Dhanidharan.
Madhav, firstly and foremost, in a democracy, there's a party democracy, the people will vote. So, in the party, the deputy chief minister was first appointed as the youth wing secretary, still remains as the youth wing secretary, and then he was elected by the people as MLA, and then chief minister appointed him as a minister, then subsequently as a DCM. In the 2026 election, he will win, and if the people will elect him. So it's only the people who are electing him, based on which he is being appointed as a minister by the chief minister. So what is this thing about him being anointed? Is right. It's the people who are electing him. That's the point one. And DMK alliance is intact since 2018 because it's an alliance based on ideology.
My friend is
that party leader will decide. Right. Party leader will decide, and the MLAs will decide. My chief minister is there. My chief minister will continue to remain so. What is the question here? But what I am saying is, who is electing him as an MLA? The people of Tamil Nadu are electing him as an MLA. So what is the point? Whoever will be up, and then subsequently in the future, MLAs will see as per Indian
democracy. What is the issue? Let Satyan respond to that. What's the issue? People are electing him. And it's the MLAs who decide who's the leader.
Continue to do so.
Satyan.
Isn't it the same leader of DMK, MK Stalin said? Isn't it the same leader of DMK, MK Stalin said in a TV interview, no person from his family, be it his son-in-law or daughter, will venture into politics? Didn't he assure that? He said this is a promise. Didn't he say that? So you mean to say that your leader is a liar? Do you agree that? So where is that inter-party democracy then? Somebody who has toiled and worked for your party for 40, 50 years didn't even get a seat for a councillor. Just because he is a son of Stalin.
Quick response, he gets
a MLA ticket and becomes a minister and a deputy chief minister.
No.
How do you call this
I'll give a quick
democracy
response.
then?
See, he came because the party cadres, 2 crore DMK party cadres wanted him to join politics. And after him joining politics, there was hue and cry among the youth of the party that he should be made the youth wing secretary. Then there was hue and cry among the party cadres that he should be made the MLA. People elected him. And then, based on his performance...
Good job, Madhav.
Sir, this kind of logic.
My party is not like your party. We have 2 crore cadres.
But the point is, this is exactly what BJP and other parties say when they mean by dynastic politics, that whether it's the grandfather, father, or in fact the grandson, it cannot be. I mean, at least this is the issue that they point out. Shekhar Iyer, the larger question over here is this. there is a political vacuum in the state in the sense that we've had leaders of the stature of Jayalalitha, of Karunanidhi, and there will be those who will try and occupy that space. Is Vijay going to be one who in that sense will at least try? He's attempting to occupy that space. How successful will he be is another matter, because there's a lot at stake over here. When you look at the politics of the state from 10-15 years ago, when there were these larger-than-life figures, to what we're seeing happen now. Shekhar.
Well, two things will actually matter, Madhav, because one, if he can continue to draw this kind of crowds when he holds rallies in other towns and other places, he will be then posing challenge to the ADMK BJP alliance, which has now actually picked up steam. Because Edappadi Palaniswamy has been drawing good crowds in all the meetings he has been addressing, which has in fact rattled the DMK leadership. Because the ADMK campaign has actually taken off because of several anti-incumbency. So far, what we have seen is one rally last year, and another rally this time now. Of course, Vijay has also been trying to organize his booth-level workers and all that, but all of them are, by and large, greenhorns. I mean, those who have not been, trained in election management. So there is a lot of imponderables at this juncture. But Vijay does, draw attention in terms of cutting across the different sections of society. But a lot of things is going to happen between now and when the elections are held about new alliances, who is going to come with Vijay, or Vijay himself may move towards some other alliance. We do not know.
All right, we'll have to leave it there. I'd like to thank all our panelists for joining us, Dr. S.G. Surya, as well as Kovai Satyan, Shekhar Iyer, Selam Dharnidharan, as well as Jagdishwaran. Thank you so much for joining us on this debate this evening. All eyes on what the campaign and finally the results will reveal as far as the success or failure of TVK and Vijay is concerned. Thanks so much for joining us.